he said at the end, so I don't want to spoil it, so you just got to listen for it. I know that saying I'm sorry won't change anything that I've ever neglected to do for you. No amount of apologies will suffice or even begin to make right all of the wrongs that I've inflicted in your life. You see, I was a victim, so I made you one too. They say hurt people, and I was so emotionally, physically, and mentally scarred that I turned around and did the very same thing to you. My fault. It was all of my faults and mistakes that caused me to blame others for my own actions, because so much had been done to me that I couldn't possibly fathom the reason that anything good could have happened for you. Everything I tried to do seemed to fail, and every time I looked at you, I was reminded of how greatly that I too had been failed over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I am so sorry. Full of sorry excuses, always with an explanation, even if it's of no meaning and useless. I do this to make myself feel better. Whatever helps me to be able to sleep at night. You see, I've given up trying to do right by you, because selfishly, all I can see is how it seems that no one tries to do right by me, and at the end of the day, it's all about me, right? I was wrong for thinking you were better off without me. I abandoned you and neglected to take into account how leaving you might not only affect your current, but future relationships. I didn't even consider how my opinion of my own worth and could possibly translate to the way that you view me, yourself, or anyone else. I was so used to being used, abused, and mistreated, then convinced that it was my own fault, that I started to believe it. I should have treated you better than what I'd ever been shown. But the more love I showed to you, for some strange reason, the less that I seem to have for my own self. It's selfish, I know, but at the end of the day, all I really cared about was myself anyways. I hope you can forgive me and the damage I've inflicted. It wasn't your fault. You were just an innocent victim. Some apologies will never come from the perpetrators of our pain. So I decided to give myself all of the apologies that never came.